play threat for them, and he typically is the guy getting vertical and down the field. And this Texans defense has really struggled, giving up big plays, and we haven't seen it yet, but I expect to see here soon an opportunity to take a shot down the field and test this secondary a little bit.
Downs and Taylor ran into each other, and that'll bring up 4th down. So that was an ugly play when the rookie receiver Downs and Jonathan Taylor collided. It's 4th down.
Yeah, and this obviously, shouldn't happen. They're trying to time it up with the motion. He's going to help secure the edge, and in the backfield they're not able to even give the play an opportunity. You rep that in practice. Obviously Shane Steichen not happy about it at all. You rep it in practice, you've got it down, and then you get into the game and you just don't execute it.
Colts are 0 for 4 trying to convert on 3rd down. Sanchez hits a beauty. King backpedaling inside the 20. And a good return to the 30. 15-yard return after a 63-yard punt. And it's a 7-3 game. Back to work.
Eagle horse collar because it's inside the pocket area.
Minshew was calling for the flag, but they didn't throw the flag, and they shouldn't have thrown the flag. Handled well by the crew.
Exactly.
The punt followed, and a 1st down for the Texans. And their rookie quarterback C.J. Stroud, who has yet to complete a pass to someone not named Nico Collins.
It's a pretty good guy to target, and the Colts are going to figure that out and take him out of this game at some point, or at least you would think they would. And not that that's a big surprise, because he's been their #1 target all year long.
If you're just joining us, 7-3 game, and on the first play from scrimmage, the Texans hit a 75-yard pass to Nico Collins for the go-ahead points. Here's Singletary, and a gain of 1 as Nick Cross came flying up from his safety spot to make that stop. Singletary so far 7 carries, 14 yards. So the ground game really has not gotten untracked yet for the Texans.
No, they haven't gotten that going, but what we have seen of the Texans is they've mixed in a lot of different offensive personnel, and they do that a little bit anyway, but they've done a little more of it here in this first half, primarily because of the players they're having to play without.
Here is Mechie. John Mechie, 2nd-year player from Alabama, 2nd-round pick, gets 5. 3rd down upcoming.
Well, I do like him, and he gets a little more opportunity in this ball game tonight because of the injuries to Noah Brown and Robert Woods.
They have Xavier Hutchinson and Johnny Johnson, a receiver they just called up to go along with Nico Collins. 3rd and 4. Stroud finally finds a receiver for the 1st down. The tight end made the grab. That tackle was made on Schultz by E.J. Speed, a gain of 5.
Yeah, Stroud's got a little bit of pressure in the pocket. He's able to hang in there. I thought on the outside the Colts do a pretty good job of covering up the receivers, but Dalton Schultz, you're going to see as he works to the middle of the field, he just sets up right there, and Stroud's able to see him and put it right on him. So a good 3rd down conversion.
That was a nice ad by Nick Caserio, the general manager. 1-year deal for Schultz, who put up some big numbers in Dallas, to give Stroud a tight end that he can throw to. This for Schultz, incomplete. With Franklin in coverage. Not something Zaire does a lot. He's been a tackling machine in the middle of this defense.
They got a little bit of a shot. The Colts come with a blitz late. Devin Singletary does an excellent job of picking it up, and that was a throw that Dalton Schultz will typically make.
2nd and 10. Singletary between the tackles gets 3. Grover Stewart, who was suspended for 6 games, came back week 14, suspended for the PED violation, is a big run stuffer. He was there to make that stop, and he checks out on 3rd and 7.
Yeah, a little different defensive front when Big Grover Stewart's out there on the field.
Quick throw, pass caught, Hutchinson. With forward progress, they're going to mark him down at the 50, and he's a half-yard short of a first down. Kenny Moore with the strong tackle, back after missing last week for the back injury, and the Texans will go for it.
Yeah, they're going to get right back on the line. It's a really nice catch by Xavier Hutchinson.
They're going to throw a flag on the Texans, which may change the decision. Movement before the snap.
Ball start. Offense number 78. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Second of the night on Laramie Tunsil.
Yep, you see it right there. Just, yeah. Yeah, that's the second time they've got him. Tyquan Lewis, he's out there pointing at him, trying to get that flag thrown, and they finally did.
And so instead of going for it, the punter comes out.
Yeah, that's a big penalty.
Johnston hits it kind of sideways to the sideline. We'll see where they mark.
Good game back in 1995. A lot of speculation about whether or not he'll come to the NFL after this ball game.
From the 11, perfect throw and no catch by Mo Alley Cox, with Derek Stingley Jr. right there for Houston.
It was such a good throw, too, by Gardner Minshew. This is the one that kind of gets you going as a quarterback. It's a good call by Shane Steichen. You're backed up, and you get a chance to pick up some really positive yards. That ball's laid out there just perfectly. Good route as well by Mo Alley Cox, former basketball player back in college. And those are the plays that he typically makes. Big target running right up the seam.
Big shot blocker in college at Virginia Commonwealth. They would chant "Mo says no" when he'd block a shot.
I love it.
Here's Moss out across the 15. And just to take the other side of it, Michael Penix Jr. playing in that championship game, played here in the state of Indiana at IU from 2018 through 2021, battled some injuries, and his Huskies beat the Longhorns 37-31 in the Sugar Bowl. So it's going to be fun, and it's Monday night from Houston.
Yeah, those games last week, they lived up to the billing, and a lot like this game here tonight. It's just when you get to that point in the college season, it's a shame that anybody has to go home and lose in those semifinals.
Boy, you're getting soft in your
well, a little bit.
Here is a catch, a run, but not enough, as Jonathan Taylor got just 2, and this defense for D'Amico Ryans is flying around.
Yeah, I don't know if you can say enough for what D'Amico Ryans has meant to this defense. A year ago, they were 3rd worst in yards allowed. They were 5th most points allowed. And then they were last in the NFL in run defense, and they have really improved across the board. And with the playoffs on the line here tonight, they have shown up. The Colts have still yet to convert on a 3rd down.
Line drive punt, a little room in front of Desmond King, who gets to the sideline. And really good starting field position for the Texans, leading 7-3. There's D'Amico. His group was ready tonight. He said, let's just worry about us. A gain of 7.
Well, that's his best run of the night. They've had a real tough time running the football, and it's not that Indianapolis has been great this year in defending the run. They're kind of middle of the pack, but they really struggled running the football back earlier in the season as well. So this offensive line has struggled against this defensive front inside, and but yet Bobby Slowick has tried to remain balanced in his approach with the game plan.
Stroud had to pull it down. He's got his big receiver Saubert, and just his third catch of the year, third string tight end for 5 and a first down.
Yeah, and C.J. Stroud just showing some of the patience that he has and not trying to force anything down the field. Got a nice gain on first down. Comes back, second and medium, and they do a good job covering everything up. Great protection up inside, and is able to drop it off and pick up the first down.
5 to go in the first half. First down at the 45. Hand to Singletary. Inside the 40. First play from scrimmage. And this beauty to Nico Collins.
Yeah, this was just really well designed, and you never know if you're really going to get the opportunity. You have it in the game plan. You have it as the first play of the game. Will you get the look and be able to take the shot? Everything lined up perfectly. You got the safety who's dropping in, and one-on-one to Nico Collins, and a perfect throw.
Trying to get the ground game going. Singletary had to change directions. Third down and short coming up.
Well, I do like Devin Singletary. I liked him when he was at Buffalo and the things that he was able to do. And as I mentioned earlier, he really kick-started this running game when he took over. Does a good job of making people miss. But you know, this is that area of the field where, you know, is D'Amico Ryans right now saying, hey, we're going to go for it on fourth down? I believe that he would. And that would then affect what they do here on third.
Throw to Collins. First down plus. Breaking tackles. And sets up first and goal. What a night. What a half for Nico Collins, as he picks up on this play 32 yards.
He's just gotten better and better as this season has gone along. Zaire Franklin, number 44, you know, he's trying to get over there to make a play. Doesn't take a great angle, but this is where Nico Collins has really excelled. And he's so competitive and good at the point of the catch, but his yards after the catch are excellent.
First and goal. Toss to Singletary, blocking in front, and Singletary is knocked down at the 4. 4-yard pickup is Ebukam, who's done a great job rushing the quarterback, made that tackle. Winner of this game is in the playoffs. Winner of this game has a shot in winning the division. Loser is out. Second and goal.
Well, the two guys that he likes to target down here, of course, Nico Collins at the top of the screen, and then Dalton Schultz at tight end.
He hands to Singletary. Did a good job just to get that ball inches inside the 2.
Boy, he really did. That's some really good running inside, because it did not look like there was much there at all. He just kept knifing his way through it. And a big game.
Coming up on the 2-minute warning. Texans hurry it up. And we're at the 2-minute warning. Third down and goal when we come back. 2-minute warning coming up on the Allstate halftime. Ryan Clark's reaction from the Steelers and Ravens game that was played earlier. 17-10 win for Pittsburgh, and Kirk Herbstreit's CFP National Championship preview. Big news coming out of that game, the earlier game, is not only the win for the Steelers, so they took care of their part. They still need help. They need either a Jacksonville loss or a Buffalo loss. But the health of T.J. Watt, who left with a knee injury in that game. 19 sacks, leading the NFL, the heart and soul of that group. It's third down and goal here for the Texans. Up 7-3. Stroud wide open for the touchdown is the fullback Andrew Beck. Third career touchdown catch for Andrew Beck. And the Texans add to their lead.
Well, there's nothing complicated about this play. He just comes off the ball, gets across the back line, and just a total blown coverage. You had two guys covering the flat. Safety runs to the flat area as well, and Beck is probably as surprised as anybody to be getting that ball that open.
14-3 game. C.J. Stroud 10 for 12, 151, 2 touchdowns.
To drive off with a running play to kind of get things going so you can get on the ball and kind of start putting a little bit of pressure here on this defense, and that's immediately what Minshew does.
Gardner able to escape trouble, and now downfield he fires a strike to Downs. For now they're calling it a catch, and Downs was down by contact. A 16-yard completion. What a catch that was.
Yep, he's underneath it. That's a really good catch. Now you got Houston who's trying to scramble. There was too many men on the field.
Pass is caught by Taylor but brought down immediately by Blake Cashman. And the crowd is reacting as the Texans were substituting, and a flag did come down. It's on the boundary. Here's the call.
12 men, defense, 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Well, you're going to see what happened. They get to the line, and Houston trying to get these guys substituted, and got 4 running on, 4 trying to get off, and
still a minute 4 left. The ball is at, well, just inside the 44. First down and 5 as Josh Downs now has a franchise rookie record with his 66th catch of the season. Minshew having to step through, and he's able, flag is down. Minshew threw that ball. It's an incomplete pass, but a flag was thrown. Will Anderson Jr. had pressure, and a flag came flying in the secondary.
Illegal contact, defense number 5. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Second-year pro Jalen Petrie, their safety.
well, Petrie was over there because they brought the slot blitz, and Petrie cheated over to that side. You're going to see that he comes over, and then off the edge you've got Christian Harris, who had lined up over there at the slot area, and Minshew really didn't see it, but they got Petrie with the penalty.
He grabbed Kylan Granson on Kylan's way by. That's the 4th penalty on the Houston defense. And the hard count got the Colts.
Ball start. Offense number 11. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
That was Pittman, who was out wide to the right.
Well, we've seen a couple of these false starts now. We've seen Houston, of course, with Laramie Tunsil, and now on this side. And you know, you get into a game like this, and like we talked about, these were two teams that didn't win a lot of games a year ago, and they all know what's at stake too for this game here tonight.
Minshew out of bounds for Pittman. Still all 3 timeouts, so anything they want to do play-wise is available to them with 54 seconds left.
Yeah, they still got plenty of time, and you know, if you have a shot down the field, really didn't have much of an opportunity on that play trying to get the ball into Pittman. He did have one-on-one with Alec Pierce, and he chose not to work his direction. But right now, you just try to get as much as you can. See if you can't. If you have it down the field, take it. If not, see if you can make it a more manageable 3rd down.
Pump fake. A shot from Mo Alley Cox, overthrown. So they go for the home run, strike out with that, and now it's 3rd down and 15.
Boy, he sure had him too, and it was not a double move by Mo Alley-Cox, but Steven Nelson is the corner, but he bites because in the pocket, Gardner Minshew, he pump fakes it and gets Steven Nelson right here. When he pumps it right there, Steven Nelson flattens off, and that's why Mo Alley-Cox was able to get in behind him. And those are the plays. You don't get many opportunities like that, especially in a meaningful game like this. And as we move forward into the postseason, and you just can't miss those.
Trying to get some yardage for a field goal try, you would assume. And it's Taylor who takes it inside the 35. And a timeout is taken, and then the decision, which is right now the field goal unit, comes on for the Colts.
Well, the offensive players started to run off the field, but Shane Steichen told him to get back out there on the field. So